Mode, free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Front-footed pressing going on here. And it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Messi, great vision. He can run onto that. Oh, shooting chance! In he goes again.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
He's having a hit! Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Now it's Mbappe. He's a shot. Shot, surely! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Messi. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Aimed beyond the defence.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Camavinga goes looking wide. Robertson. Oh, it's a great ball here. Now there's a fine ball, and the shot! And he's stuck it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Barcelona looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it. A decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona find a position of real strength now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great ball, and he's in here. There's the shot! He's kicked it out just.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Camavinga. Valverde.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Mbappe! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Mbappe probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
That's really well manoeuvred. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And here's Son Heung-min. No, again there's no way through. Yamal going forward. Can he get on the end of this? And he's in on goal. Chance! And that's a good finish. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Number 20.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Look at the space here. And the finish! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
67 minutes is number 11, Lionel Messi.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Mbappe! Oh, he's on his... goes for a shot! And there's a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
After 71 minutes is
He's
number
got
20.
4. That is remarkable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Played out towards the right wing.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that...
Takes a shot! He's put it wide.
Mbappe completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 6.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Oh, this looks sharp. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's come to nothing. Mbappe needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
Alexander-Arnold. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Fernandes. Threads one in. Fernandes. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
6 added minutes.
And Messi! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Lionel Messi!
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Caicedo. Spread it left. Now it's Son Heung-min. He's picked his way through. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min, and the shot! Mbappe finds himself offside.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 7, Yamal. Coming on the field is number 9, Mbappe.
He's had a shot! Well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Lionel Messi!
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 10.
So that's it. It is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Mbappe, totally
Please make sure
unstoppable
watch the
today.
screen for
Everything he touched
information
turned to
bulletin
goals.
from the regional police department.
Well, nothing beats the feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the contribution from this guy, Fermin Lopez, will be key again. He's got the perfect fusion of energy and good vision. So he's going to be busy skittling around the field, both on and off the ball, looking for any space he can exploit. His game is full of devilment. He's a mischief maker.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, he's all alone! Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! And that's got him off to a flyer!
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Van Dijk. And it's Caicedo. Now it's Mbappe. And a chance! And there's a goal! 2-0 and in next to no time. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
The goal scorer for Barcelona after 10 minutes is number 20, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
'Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! He lifts the roof! He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Barcelona have scored 2 quick goals here. Now it's Mbappe. Could move up a gear here. It's not an especially good pass, that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Bellingham. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Alexander-Arnold, and a header! Bellingham. Yamal. Bellingham. And Fermin. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. And Yamal. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Mbappe, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Knocks it into space. Great ball, and he's in here. Mbappe! Oh, it's come off the upright. Well, there's the clearance. Tries to play it through. Real chance! Relentless! Just relentless! This day becomes absolutely perfect! Utterly ideal! Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. This is a gloriously greedy performance. Yamal. Well, that is one way to stop him.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Plenty to aim at here. Header! And yes, it's there! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Number 6, Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min.
And that is indeed the final act. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Barcelona really are in control here.
And
They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. So straight into the second half. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's Son Heung-min! Well taken goal. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min.
Kubo. Now it's Bellingham. And here's Messi. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's the chance to counter. Well, played right into his path. And it's made its way to him. Mbappe! It's hit the upright.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
That's destined for the flank. Robertson. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
64 minutes is number 11, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
Fermin. Messi. Now Mbappe. Son Heung-min has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Kubo. More and more pressure on the ball here. And this is Ronaldo.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And he shoots! Oh, impressive strike.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Van Dijk. Yamal. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now this could be a chance. Fermin is onto this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Ronaldo proves just a little bit too strong.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Mbappe. Aims beyond the defence. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's had a shot! And no mistake. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 20.
How many? Just how many?
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. Can he get away here? Look at the space here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now that looks a decent ball. Now that's well seen too. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate
Please be
reflection of
reminded
what
that
we
drinking
saw.
is only allowed in the areas shown on
Mbappe,
this map.
very
Thank
much
you
the
very
man
much
of the
for your
moment. Barcelona are all smiles coming into this game.
Hello, everybody.
They've already
and
secured their
welcome
ticket to the
today's
promised
match.
land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So straight into the action. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Chance! Goal! Barcelona! And that takes him up to 30. 30 goals for this side. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So, a breakthrough already. Mbappe. And it's made its way to him. And here's Mbappe. And a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. So just a one early goal to report so far. And shot a goal! And that's a tidy finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Kylian Mbappe.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will...
Big chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Threads one in. Real chance! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
After 18 minutes is number 20, Kylian Mbappe.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Looking for options for movement. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Camavinga. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Caicedo. And Kubo. Spread it left. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He is through here! And he's in on goal, tries one from range! Oh, extraordinary.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Camavinga. Mela. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. He's looking wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Camavinga. Mela. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now it's Mbappe. Decent chance! Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Barcelona absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona marching seemingly on toward... It's Son Heung-min! And he's done very well to deal with it.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Barcelona with another chance from a corner. And it's going to be another corner. And another try! Oh, it's come off the upright. And yes, it's there! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Dijk. Mbappe needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Might be danger here. Takes a shot! Oh, it's It's a stunning goal! A finish right from the top drawer. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Shifted it to the flank. Messi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Caicedo. And it's Son Heung-min. And it's Robertson. He's had a shot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Nice physical challenge. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Yamal. Can he get on the end of this? They've got a corner here.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field. Number 15. Mikel Oyarzabal. Number 26. Robertson.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Robertson. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's being urged to shoot. Oh, look at the space here. In towards the back stick. Impressive jump. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Caicedo. And they win it back again.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Tries to dink it. And a header! Oh, almost a sixth. Mela. And that's that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Hello, attendees.
Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Barcelona are already in celebration mode, free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail.
Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
After 7 minutes is number 8, Yamal.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Messi. Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. He has found the way through. Messi and the shot! Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he's picked it up out wide. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Son Heung-min. And he's quick to return. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Caicedo. Joao Pedro. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal looking understandably energised after his goal. Quality ball. Son Heung-min tries a shot! And it's in! And this is getting better and better. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Number 20, Kylian Mbappe.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
And it's Robertson. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe! Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Valverde. Joao Pedro. Knocks it into space. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Caicedo. Messi. Messi gets on his bike and on the move. Mbappe!
There will be one
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the whistle goes for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That was easy, almost too easy.
After
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
"3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Turns back here, probably the best option. He might be in here! Oh, great chance! He's free. And the finish! And that's a tidy finish! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Akanji, nicely shaped ball. It's a goal kick. Mbappe being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made the decision to get tighter.
He's found a way. Real chance! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 6, Son Heung-min.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe, he's shifting through the... Decent chance! Deftly away. There's the shot! Oh, almost a sixth!
Look, we've all been there. Nothing will make him feel much better at the moment.
Caicedo. Valverde. That's a smashing touch to get him away. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's... And a chance! He's got a goal! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
After 79 minutes.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Substitution for Inter, number 21,
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 15.
It's a sharp pass.
Caicedo.
And it's
Coming
Messi.
on the field. Number 6. Number 5. Eduardo Camavinga.
Messi threads one in. Now it's Yamal. Mbappe. The referee's awarded a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Substitution for Inter. Number 18. Federico Valverde. Coming on to replace him is number 19. McGinn.
He's trying the shot. Keeper always had the measure of that. It's gone out for a throw-in. Can he get on the end of this? Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Number 6.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Van Dijk. It's Camavinga. Neymar. Showing great feet there. Here comes the cross.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min makes a dash for it. And it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Mbappe is... Mbappe! It's bounced back off the post. That's really well cleared. Look at the... Mbappe! Goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Number 20.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. And that will be the final act. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Mbappe, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. Your final thoughts, Jim? Barcelona are already in celebration mode. Free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I would think...
And a header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has been cut short. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Son Heung-min. Now it's Mbappe. Messi! Tries to get it clear. That'll be a throw. Messi. Fernandez. Oh, this looks sharp. Still goalless at the moment. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Mbappe driving, shoots! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
That should get the job done. Looking for the run. Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! The first significant strike. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Number 26, Robertson. Robertson. Robertson.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Now it's Mbappe. Can he get it through? Now there's a fine ball. He's having a shot! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Number 11, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Now it's Mbappe. Spread it left. Son Heung-min finding himself in space. Bullish header! And somehow he has kept that out. Persib Bandung are looking to go forward now. And a chance! Valverde. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Mbappe, big chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! A again in a trice, and they are soaring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Yamal.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Picks one through. Mbappe. And the shots! And he's stuck it away. They are purring, truly purring. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And that is all they have time for. Oh, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they've set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. So we're underway for the second half. Now it's Benzema. Shifted it to the flank. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Caicedo. Camavinga. And it's Messi. And it's Robertson. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Real chance! No, got right underneath it.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is.
Van Dijk. Fernandes. Mbappe. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Alaba. Messi needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Alexander-Arnold. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he was quick to react. Messi has found the net here, of course. Yamal. It's an early cross. Getting up there! That's another chance! A header! Goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
After 72 minutes,
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Valverde. Caicedo. Messi. And here's Messi. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is lovely. The cross. Van Dijk clears it away. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well measured. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Robertson. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
There will be 1 minute
Messi.
added time.
That's a cute ball. Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is... And that will be the final act. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
With the father of a boy in a blue hat.
Barcelona get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. That is good alertness. Caicedo running with the ball. Yamal. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
After 11 minutes is number 11, Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Camavinga. Caicedo. And it's Robertson. It's Camavinga. Nicely spread. Yamal.
Such good technique.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mbappe! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Camavinga charging forward, the ball at his feet. And it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. Chance for a shot! Euphoria, utopia! And they are cavorting! And they're threatening to fly away here! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Mbappe. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Now it's Mbappe. Great ball, and he's in here. Shapes to shoot! And that's in! They are purring, truly purring. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And it's Messi. And he's picked out the run. Oh, look at the space hit. There's the shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now he's got space here. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He'll try to keep this alive. Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 20, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
And that is indeed the final act. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. So straight into the second half. Now it's Mbappe. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Van Dijk. Lenormand. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That has not gone well. Opts for safety. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Camavinga. And the pass is intercepted. Zielinski. Mbappe being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made the decision to get tighter.
Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's free, he has got space. Camavinga! He's put it wide.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Alexander-Arnold has created one goal already, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a key interception. Azar. Threads one in. Mbappe takes a shot! And he hits the net! And he is just ripping it up!
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Fernandez. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Alexander-Arnold. Son Heung-min. Caicedo. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Yamal. Good ball, good take. He's having a shot! And he's stuck it away. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Fernandes. Just eases him off the ball.
That was lovely, that.
Played out to the left flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, well played.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Zielinski. And Fernandes. And time is up. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Mbappe, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals.
Just a quick request today for everybody to
Well,
please
after all of that,
kindly
Jim,
remove
what are
any
you
cars
thinking?
parked
Well, the
way
look on the
outside
manager's
stadium.
face says...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So straight into the action. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Pete...
Mbappe! Goal! Barcelona! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Pressure? What
After
pressure?
4 minutes
He
is
feels none of it.
number
Mbappe
20.
demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Oh, he's just loving that. Certainly gives you a very unique feeling. Tremendous.
And that's a shooting chance! And again! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Alaba. Van Dijk. Played out towards the right wing. Messi. And here's Mbappe! It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. You don't keep those outs. He knew he just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Number 20, Kylian Mbappe.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Caicedo. Son Heung-min might just make this. And it's Messi. Looking for the run.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mbappe. Pressure coming in from all directions. Messi. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi, who's set up 1 goal so far. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Messi. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Played towards the other side.
Good switch, that.
Caicedo. It's Van Dijk. And here's Yamal. He's having a hit!
I think that's great defending. He just
There
made
will be
sure
1
he was in the
minute
right
added
place to
time.
block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now this could be a chance. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And the referee has blown for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. Back on the way then. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Couldn't squeeze it through. Camavinga. Messi. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Son Heung-min. It's Son Heung-min! That's another chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Just about up to the hour now. Over to the right flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Messi! Messi! In he goes again! And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Some heroic goalkeeping,
After
but even
67
that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Caicedo. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Yamal. Played through into space. He's found space here. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Chance to deliver. Impressive jump! And there's a goal! This day becomes absolutely perfect! Utterly ideal!
The goal scorer for
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substitution on the field. Number 8. Yamal.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Eduardo Camavinga.
This is a
Coming on the
gloriously
field,
greedy performance.
Number 9, Giuliano Simeone. Number 20,
Foot in.
Ferrin.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Shot could be on. Tries a shot! And a neat finish. And look at his joy. Is this not why we love the game?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 20.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Great defending, strong and determined. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Mbappe. And it's with the keeper. Akanji. And it's Valverde. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now.
Just a quick request today for
Mbappe
everybody
just
to
could not
please
help
kindly
himself, could he?
remove any
3
cars
goals
parked
to
on the
his
road
name.
outside the stadium.
The end of the game. Reflections?
Barcelona really were great today. They showed a lot of battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, an impressive talent that I'll be watching will be Mikel Oyarzabal. He likes to play with a freedom and drift between the flank and that number 10 position, and his skill on the ball makes him very pleasing on the eye too. You'll get some real enjoyment out of this guy.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Raul. Now it's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
A probing pass. Header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit and again. Goal! Barcelona! The first significant strike. Simplicity itself.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Borussia Dortmund disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. And it's Son Heung-min. Messi. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min! And that is wildly off target.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it will make him feel much better at the moment.
Fernandes. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Raul. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, super ball! He's had a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Oyarzabal. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's in a good... It's Raul! It's off target and by quite a way.
Raul clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And it's Son Heung-min. Can he get it through? Now it's Messi. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Cash. And Fernandes. Cash. Now it's Raul.
There will be 1 minute
Yamal.
added time.
And for the first half, that is that. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona come in leading by just the odd goal.
Time out to give your support to our
I think
better
on the
stadium
whole the
fund.
team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Away we go again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Well, he's had a decent crack at it.
Well, at least his thinking was very good, Peter. Probably thought he hit the target, judging by his reaction.
Upamecano. Cash. Yamal, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Barcelona are still that goal to the good. Oh, that's a key interception.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
He'll try from distance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Pacho. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Crossed it. Roll! No, just not quite. Camavinga. Nicely weighted. Tries a shot! It's bounced back off the post. And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Mikel Oyarzabal looking for the run. Camavinga has the space to scheme. Chance! And a truly agonising miss.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Messi with the short one. And he shoots! And he hits the net! There seemed no way back, but they are level! Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Borussia Dortmund restore parity.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Barcelona really will have to throw everything at this now. And here's Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And one more try!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, beautifully shaped ball. He is through here. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
2 added minutes has been
Over
indicated.
to the right flank. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. That's the end. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Messi claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Now that the latest travel information is
And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so just remain... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability.
Mbappe! Fernandes. Neymar. Now he's got space here. Raya claims comfortably. Now that's well seen too. Yamal. Muscular approach does pay off here. Caicedo. It's a good ball out wide. Now it's Yamal. And that's been drilled in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vardiol. It's been shipped out wide. Oh, can he get onto this? Neither side yet able to find the net. He's in plenty of space here. Yamal. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Barcelona! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Number 11, Lionel Messi.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposite.
And he shoots! It's a goal! They are purring, truly purring.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
26 minutes is number 20, Kylian Mbappe.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Tries to play it through. Raya gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal. Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
The goal scorer for
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. That's been slipped through. Oh, that's well spotted. He's had a shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit them, and one more try! That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Barcelona absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Mbappe. And it's lofted through here. And the shot! And he's stuck it away! This day becomes absolutely perfect! Utterly ideal! One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Alexander-Arnold. Pinches it off him. Yamal looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Guardiola. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And Shevchenko. And he's being shifted off it. Now it's Mbappe. Look at this. And Messi! And a neat finish. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Lionel Messi.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Guardiola. And it's Lopez. And Fernandez. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal receives it in a good position here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Into the last quarter of an hour. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Played into space. Tries a shot! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Spirited to say the least, certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 19.
So time for change.
Berlin.
And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Coming on the field, number 11, Messi. Number 21,
Camavinga.
Mikel Oyarzabal.
Mikel Oyarzabal. And he's in on goal. Plenty to aim at here. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Fernandez. And it's Messi. Spread to the right.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Here's Oyarzabal. Yamal, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Messi. Mbappe. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right
I'd like
now.
to draw your attention to the
Messi
screen right
taking
now
in the
for information
accolades,
on
having
your
been
shuttle
named
bus
man of the
service.
match, and deservedly so. How do you look back on the game then, Jim? The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Barcelona against Barcelona.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then. Jim, you've played in games. Real chance! Oh, how good is he? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And what a start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
After 3 minutes, please.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, it's always that bit tougher for a keeper when the underside of the crossbar is in play.
Kylian Mbappe.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Calhanoglu. Now it's Mbappe. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Threads one in. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Caicedo. And it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Mbappe. Cuts it back, getting up there! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that
Number
one.
6, Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Mbappe finds himself offside. Van Dijk. Caicedo. Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! They are purring, truly purring! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
This looks promising. Tries to think it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Robertson. And it's Son Heung-min. Space for him to turn and look. Caught offside that time. Oh, he's having a go! It's hit the crossbar! Well, that is remarkable.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Hernandez. Oh, he's found support out wide. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Stuck it away. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi. Camavinga. That's destined for the
There will
flank.
be 3 minutes
And
added
it's Son
time.
Heung-min. Chance, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Foden. And it's Kimmich. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Yamal couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. And
Chance!
well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Decent chance! Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, this is intriguing.
And here's Palmer. And it's made its way to him. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi. Son Heung-min being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now, at least.
Oh, shooting chance! And that is faded wide. Çalhanoğlu. Messi. Some resolute defending there. Nice looking ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Barcelona have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And it's Son Heung-min. And here's Mbappe. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Van Dijk. It's Kimmich. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
85 minutes is...
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Tries to pass it through. And he goes for a shot! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. And it's Son Heung-min. And that's it. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Mbappe, voted
And
man
we'd
of
like
the
to
match,
inform you now
and
that the latest
deservedly
travel
so.
Information is currently being displayed on
How would
the
you
screen.
sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was linked.
Barcelona do have the look of a team with genuine ambition.
Hello, everybody,
Already on
and
the
welcome
cusp of
to today's
promotion,
match.
they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Barcelona with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Robertson picks it up out wide. And it's made its way. There's the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Over to the right flank. Now it's Yamal. He's found a way through. Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen. The moment they made it happen. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they...
Real chance! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Well, let that be a lesson for them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the shot! But he's left disappointed.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Caicedo, ball's played through.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And this is Messi. Mbappe! A whisker away from making it 4. A look and place it forward. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Yamal. Now the ball. Chance! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly.
It takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, some astute defending there. Can he get on the end of this? This looks promising. Mbappe! They want to be quick to recover this.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, there's the clearance. That's the throw. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Caught offside that time. brings the first half to a close. Well, what a half they've had, cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Barcelona really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Barcelona looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Camavinga, nicely spread. Yamal. Messi, who's set up one goal so far, and that pass just didn't quite work. Fermin. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Son Heung-min. Simeone wins the duel this time. And Yamal. And they can counter here. Now it's Martinez. Yamal. He's had it taken off him. Caicedo. Spread out to the left. Now it's Son Heung-min. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mikel Merino receives it in a good position here. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, what has happened here? He's having a shot! No, got right underneath it.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Son Heung-min. Mbappe. And this is Messi. And it's Son Heung-min. And it's Camavinga. Mbappe. Caicedo. And here's Mbappe. Threads one in. And he's opted for the long pass. Robertson proves too strong. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona really deserve full marks to have come through such a difficult game in the manner they did. There's always a feeling that the fear of losing is what ultimately decides games like this, but not on this occasion. They played the game and the occasion beautifully.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
Argentina.